Hello everyone, I hope that you are well. I just wanted to talk to you quickly about coronavirus and our pets, as there's been quite a few people that have been concerned about their dogs or cats being able to catch coronavirus and then give it to them. And I just want to reassure all of you that that is not possible. There is no scientific evidence that our dogs and cats can catch coronavirus and then give it back to us. Okay, so really important to remember that. However, they can carry it on their fur and their collars, harnesses, leads, anything like that that's on them, coats, bandanas, anything like that that you might put on your animal. So it's really important that when you walk your dogs, that you make sure that they are on lead at all times. And if they are off lead, they should only be off lead if they have 100% recall away from other dogs, people, farm animals, etc. If you have to go over and pick your dog up from harassing somebody else's dog or animal, then for one, you're breaching that 2 meter distance, but also they could be passing the virus onto each other, and then back to you or to the other person, which obviously isn't ideal for anyone. So it's been on the news guidelines, government guidelines, for a little while now, but please make sure you are walking your dogs on lead at all times. Secondly, to that, make sure that you're not over walking your dogs. It can be really tempting for multiple members of the family to take their once a day exercise and take the dog with them every time. And there's been reports of a few dogs just being completely knackered because they're being walked 4 or 5 times a day, which they're loving and they want to do, but physically they've just not got that endurance there, so it's causing a few health issues. So make sure that you are being sympathetic to their needs as well as your own. You can still go for a walk, but maybe not take them with you that time. I want to talk to you quickly about the tigers at Bronx Zoo testing positive for coronavirus, because I know that's freaked quite a few people out in terms of animals and coronavirus. It's really important to remember that the zoo also issued a statement saying that there is no evidence that any person has been infected with COVID-19 by animals, including pet dogs or cats. And it is also the view of the World Organization for Animal Health and the World Health Organization that this is not possible for animals to infect us in terms of our pet cats and dogs. Okay, there's been quite a high rise of people taking their animals to shelters because they're worried about catching coronavirus from them. So please don't do that. They're already under enough stress and strain. The best thing you can do if you are concerned is contact your vet. So I spoke with Dr Lennon Foo from Amity Vets to get my information to make sure it was correct for you guys. He is fantastic. So thank you very much, Lennon, for having a chat with me about that. Your own vets will be equally as informed. So if you are worried about your cats and dogs, please talk to them. If you have coronavirus yourself, it's really important that you remember if someone else is walking your dog, they can carry it on their fur. So if possible, that's where you should be self-isolating from your pet if you have coronavirus and someone else is walking them. If you have a big enough garden and they're getting enough training and mental stimulation for 2 weeks, then that'd be fine. Okay, but there was a bit of confusion in terms of people saying that they should be self-isolating from their pets, and how would you do that? And that's not the case. What they mean is if you have coronavirus and someone else is walking your dog, the virus could be carried on your animal from you. So that's where the self-isolation comes in there. If it's not possible, then you shouldn't be getting someone else to walk your pet. Okay, so that's kind of the main bit in there. So I hope that clears up a few myths and worries about what's going on at the minute. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You're all doing great. And if you've got any questions, please ask your vets. Please, you know, feel free to contact me. I'll answer as best I can. But remember, I'm a behaviourist, not a vet. And yeah, so just keep going. Make sure you're listening to fact and not fiction. There's a lot of fake news out there. So do contact the professionals just to clarify before you do anything rash. Stay safe, guys. See you soon.